Hey guys, welcome to Lions Den Investments and Reviews. Glad you came to my YouTube channel here. My name is Casey Kepley, and in today's video I just wanted to share with you guys a few things in regards to what I've been up to over the past couple of years, and wrap this up with a new platform and tool that I'm using for online marketing, okay? So just to summarize here, over the past 2 years I've been going to school, and I just graduated in May of 2019. And I had a technology and drafting and design degree. Um, Actually, I'll show you here. This thing right here, guys, $10,000. Okay, it's a nice little fancy piece of paper there. It has my name on it. It says congratulations. You know, you've made it through hell and back, basically. And it's a relief to be done with it. But let me touch on the education system real quick because I've went through the education system twice now for college, and I can tell you it's a freaking joke. Okay, I'm trying to be serious here without laughing because the the education system as a whole is just broken. I didn't learn really anything beneficial to me as an employee that's gonna help me financially get ahead, and that's what this channel is about, is the investing and reviewing products and services that are going to put money in your pocket instead of just taking money away from you. Okay, so getting back to the education system, if you're in school or you have a degree and you came out and you expected your rainbows and bright flowers and just thought everything was going to be rosy, and you found out otherwise, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not alone. I completely understand how you feel, but there's something you can do about it, okay? For instance, I'll give you a great example. When I got out of my college degree program, I had already gotten into the field that I was going to school for. And I was in that for roughly 2 years, okay? I worked for some big engineering firms. I'll keep their names confidential for this video, just for the sake of not bashing anybody here. But one thing that I realized working for these large corporations is that number one, in school they don't teach you or tell you about the market that you're getting into. So it's up to you to do the research with the market that you're getting into and understand how it works. Because, guys, I'm telling you, I didn't do that. I made a big mistake thinking that engineering and construction was going to be a good industry to get into because it's high in demand. It'll always be around, right? Well, yeah, it will, and there's plenty of jobs out there for it. But the thing I didn't take into consideration was that entire industry is revolving around contracting now, like 99.9% of it. So I was getting these jobs, but I was on contracting only. And what they do is they dangle the bait in front of you and they say stuff like, hey, you know, sign this contract with us, work for us for 6 months, and then if we like you, after we try you out, then we'll go ahead and move forward and look at maybe converting you as a full-time employee. The problem with that is it's just bait. That's all it is. They dangle it out there for you. They reel you in like a fish, and they put you in that bucket with everybody else, and you're busting your butt trying to you know perform at the highest level with everybody else, and there's no guarantee, there's no promise that you'll even become an employee afterwards. So just to tell you my story real quick, I ended up on two different contracts with two major engineering firms over a year and a half time span, and I was cut from both of them because of financial issues on the projects. Okay, it had nothing to do with my performance. Uh, they're not going to tell you that because they're embarrassed to tell you that, hey, somebody running the project screwed up financially. But if you know what to look for, and you keep your eyes open and you're observant to this stuff, and you've been at the top of managing projects before, like I had in my previous career, you know what to look for. And that's exactly what happened with myself and my experience while I was going to school to get this college degree. Needless to say, I got a third engineering firm interested in me, got in for the interview, locked it down, and what happened was they gave me the offer, right? But again, it was contracting. It was 6 months with the intent to hire. So I said, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm not doing it again. Uh, you know that phrase, do something over and over and expect different results each time. You do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Well, that's the exact definition of insanity. So if you're somebody watching this and you're an employee right now and you're working that 9 to 5, keep your day job, okay? But if you're in a position where you're not quite happy with the way things are going, or things are happening outside of your control and you need something else to fall back on for some consistency and stability, then it's up to you guys to take control of your life, okay? Nobody's going to do it for you. And that's one thing I learned pretty quick with my IT experience and going into the drafting and construction field, was that nobody cares that you're the highest performing person or that you're doing really good quality work for them. And if you're a contractor or even an employee, there's certain external factors that are going to happen that are completely outside your control, and you want to take control back. The only way to do that is to start doing extra on your time off, from your day job. So that's, something I really try to emphasize on this YouTube channel, is that there's other ways to make money, guys. Um, with that being said, I got into sales and marketing and started selling high ticket items uh, for a retail store. And so I've been doing that now for about 2 months. And I just wanted to kind of, catch up to you guys and let you know what it is I'm doing. So I still have a day job, but I want to get into something else because it revolves around sales and marketing. As a sales rep right now, I'm leading my store for sales, and I'm one of the highest performing salespeople in my company. Okay, now that's all good, but again, I'm an employee, so there's a lot of external factors that take place, like foot traffic coming into the store, customers not being there like they promised, and so you really find yourself in a position where you're having to fight constantly and compete with other people just to pick up the scraps because the marketing team isn't doing a good job from the top down for this company. And I know this because I've got a decade of experience in marketing, especially on the online and internet side. And they're, needless to say, I'm not going to say who it is, but they're doing a piss poor job when it comes to the internet marketing side of things. And it's probably because they don't know what to do. They're doing everything the way they've been taught through your education system, and the education system's not going to teach you any of what I'm showing you here on this YouTube channel. That's just the way it is. They don't want you knowing this stuff because it's very powerful, and it can provide you a lifestyle that you never even dreamed of that was possible. So with that being said, I want to touch on um, duplicating yourself. Okay, when we're talking about online marketing and internet marketing, what you're doing essentially is creating a clone of yourself. Now, you can tie this into sales, for instance. So, with like my day job, right? I can only do so much in 24 hours, and of those 24 hours, I'm only required to work 8 hours of that day. I can stay extra and put in a little extra work, but there's still only 24 hours. So, regardless if I go home and see my family, or if I decide to stay there for 24 hours straight, I can only do so much. So it only makes sense if you're somebody who is looking to do a little extra and get an investment going to create some passive income for you, or even active income for that matter. Instead of going out and getting a day job working, part time for another person and spending all your time to make that person rich, doesn't it make sense that you would want to clone yourself online and get yourself selling for you 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year? I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? With that in mind, there's a new marketing tool that I'm using right now called ClickFunnels. And ClickFunnels, if you're not familiar with it, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. You can click on the link below, and it'll show you and teach you everything about ClickFunnels, what it is, how it works, and how you can basically clone yourself into another salesperson for whatever market or industry you're involved with, to generate more leads, customers, and income for yourself on the side while you're still focusing on your day job. Okay, I know several people right now in training that I'm, because I'm taking the training classes with ClickFunnels. there's several people in there that have already tested this and proven that it works, and it's completely changed their lives. And I can tell you right now, I mean, it hasn't changed mine yet, but I was already doing a lot of this stuff on the side before I was even introduced to ClickFunnels. So I know firsthand because I've generated money online passively with my YouTube channels and with Google AdSense and some other stuff that I've created for personal products on my websites, that it is possible to make money online. Okay, and once you make that money, then you realize the potential and the limits are unlimited as to how much money you can make. It's just up to you whether or not you want to do that. And so I would highly encourage anybody who's been through what I've been through as an employee and the frustrations with finding a good market, a good job, and some just plain flat out stability, to bring in income so you can provide for your family. If you've experienced any of the frustrations I've experienced, uh, then you might want to keep listening because this is for you. Okay, so I created an extension to the Lions Den Investments and Reviews YouTube channel that you're watching here, and it's LDI Advertising. Now, what LDI Advertising does is it is a marketing agency that I created, and what I do is I help share the information that I've learned over the years and the information I'm getting and the training that I'm getting from ClickFunnels, and sharing that with people, especially business owners and entrepreneurs who've got that entrepreneurial spirit like what I've got. And if you're somebody who's still watching right now, obviously you've got that same spirit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the training on this. I just started a 14-day free trial with ClickFunnels. And what's great about ClickFunnels, guys, is you don't have to pay for the service up front. So like with traditional websites, for instance, WordPress, that's a platform you can use to build websites. Well, you have to go through a hosting company a lot of times to get the WordPress platform set up. So I was going through Bluehost and Namecheap and a couple others throughout the years, giving them a trial run just to see how they would work. And I ended up going with Bluehost. But Bluehost, if you go with Bluehost, guys, you're going to pay $150 just to get set up for a website. With ClickFunnels, you don't have to do that. You do a 14-day free trial, and they give you access automatically right out of the gate, and you get to set something up like this. See, this is my marketing online landing page for my marketing services. Okay, so if you go to, I'll leave a link for this as well in the description, but if you go to www.ldiadvertising.com, it'll take you to this page. I got this thing set up within a week and a half. Whereas when I went through Bluehost and I was creating WordPress websites, it literally would take me 2 weeks just to get some content on there, and that wasn't hardly enough to even start converting customers. Not to mention there was no sales process in place like what I've got here. So basically, what I've created here is I've cloned myself, like I was talking about earlier, and this thing, all I have to do is throw some money in Facebook advertising, and I can start generating leads and customers, and potentially getting people to you know basically buy my marketing services and start trying out some of my free products that I have on here. Not to mention though, it's a win-win because not only are they being charged for a service, but it's also helping them make money. So it's not like I'm just taking money out of people's pockets and then running off and saying good luck to you. No, I mean I'm helping people, I'm coaching them. I offer like 4 or 5 different packages here, but I just wanted to share this with you because the ClickFunnels that I'm doing, the training and the platform and putting all that stuff together, it's a journey, it's a process. And along that journey and that process of learning what it is I'm doing, I'm actually applying it as well. And so I want to share that with you guys because part of this YouTube channel with Lions Den Investments and Reviews, it's about reviewing the products and services that are out there as far as investing. Yeah, it could be stocks, it could be a broker account, whatever it might be, but they're all products and services that are going to put money in your pocket as well and create passive income for you. So it revolves right around this YouTube channel, and that's why I'm shooting this video. With that said, hope you guys are having a good day, and keep watching my channel, tune in, subscribe, because I'm going to be putting content out here that I do, and I'll be doing live videos too, showing you like what it is I'm actually learning from the training program, and then I'll apply it, and then we can look at the results and the performance off of what it is that they're teaching me. And again, you guys, this is not guaranteed, so I'm not promising that you're going to make $1 million in like 2 months or even 100 grand a month. It's something that takes time to learn, and I can tell you that from experience. And who knows? I mean, I may not even make any money from it for 6 months. I don't know. So this is it's going to be a learning experience for both of us when we're watching this, to see exactly how ClickFunnels works and see if it's actually a good product. Okay. So again, I want to say thank you for watching the video, and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys here soon. All right. Thanks.